On today's show, we ask seniors about their high school experience.
And we go back in time to revisit a special segment for one of our seniors.
And finally, our class of 2023 HTN staff says their goodbyes. These segments and more on this senior edition of Hilltop News.
What's rockin' Rock Nation, and welcome to the last episode of Hilltop News Season 3. From Studio 1060, I'm Bronwyn Leiber.
I'm Brandon Bedford.
I'm Kyle Lewis.
I'm Connor Fuchsa.
I'm Veronica Volchak.
And I'm Brandon McVeigh. We have a great show in store for y'all today, but unfortunately, this will be our last show for Season 3, and for the 6 of us, our last show ever.
That's right, Brandon, but although it is bittersweet, we're not the only ones who are taking this time to reminisce these past few years. Blake Shalamo took to the hallways to catch up with seniors about their time at Rock Hill.
Probably culinary class and all my friends because we were in a double block, so we were all just hanging out a lot. So probably miss just seeing them every day.
So I'm in yearbook, and honestly, just being in media, it lets you like connect to everybody on like different levels. Like you get to actually like know the stories behind people and like why they do the things you do. So I'm probably gonna miss like having that connection to like everybody the most.
Definitely the theater department. I've done a lot of shows, I made a lot of memories, and it's been really fun. So I'm definitely gonna miss that a lot.
I'm gonna miss the engineering team. Building that solar car was really fun, and it made a lot of memories, so that's what I'm gonna miss.
Probably my film class. I like everybody in there. I'm gonna miss them.
I agree. I really wish I had some of that advice my freshman year. But speaking of freshman year, the class of 2023 is the last class in which all of us had a part of our high school experience cut short with the onset of the pandemic just before spring break in 2020. It's crazy to think how much has happened since just then, and even crazier to think about life pre-pandemic, or for us, pre-high school and pre-Rock Hill. On that note, I decided to step back in time to before high school and revisit my beloved segment on the Rogers Middle School News, Fun Facts Friday with Fuchsa.
Welcome to the second annual Fun Facts Friday with Fuchsa. Did you know the tiny pocket in jeans was actually meant for pocket watches?
Welcome to Fun Facts Friday with Fuchsa. Did you know that little tiny pocket in your jeans was meant for pocket watches?
Did you know that the last letter added in the English alphabet was actually the letter J, not the letter Z? Did you know that 1 in every 4 Americans has been on TV at least once?
Did you know that Walmart has a 4% lower acceptance rate than Harvard? Well, that's all for the final Fun Facts Friday with Fuchsa ever. For the last time ever, I'm Connor Fuchsa, signing off.
Now, although some of us might be ready to get out of here, we definitely have some underclassmen fans who wish we would stay here forever.
Hey guys, it's me, Ricky. Today's the day of the Folsom Elementary Senior Walk. I'm here to surprise my senior friends, so let's see how this goes. I'm here with the people from Hilltop News. Were y'all surprised that I was here?
A little bit, yeah.
No, you just look like a little kid at the school.
I was about to say, you kind of fit in, but you were my favorite one out of all the elementary schoolers.
Yeah, I was a visitor.
I just love you, Ricky, so seeing you was just amazing.
I honestly didn't notice you at first until he yelled Ricky, and I was like, oh, it's Ricky!
So, long story short, the buses left me here. Guess there's only really one thing left to do. You think they'll let me play recess with them? Hey guys, this is day 2, this is field day. We're gonna surprise the seniors again. They don't know that I'm here. Here we go. I do this for a living.
You gotta think about it. He did much shorter. He way faster. He's different, bro. He's different. Okay, he might add. too good.
Winner Squad! I'm here with
Connor Fuchsa.
and this is us before this wet thing. Yeah. This is us after that water thing. Alright, now I'm gonna go inside. I'm wet. I won. And he's still standing. I didn't drown him. You're welcome. I gotta go to my third period.
Although it took a lot of hard work for our graduates to get here, it takes even more to be at the top of the class. I looked into Catalina Zuo, the class of 2023 valedictorian.
I was pretty excited. I thought it was just honestly really cool to see. I think it was just most of the excitement really came our very first transcript, because with where my grades were, I had no idea what to expect on where I was.
With multiple sacrifices through her high school career, Catalina pushed herself within the classroom to reach such an achievement. Her teachers took notice to the dedication and commitment that led to her success.
She fit right in. Socially, she was fine with the classmates. And then, since that wasn't an issue, she could go ahead and build on those things going forward. And I think she's fit in even with her own peers, because in that case, she was in a class as a freshman with a lot of juniors and seniors, had no trouble fitting in. But I've also noticed the way she works with her classmates now, that peer to peer as senior to senior, she has no issues either. She's not above anybody.
With graduation right around the corner, Catalina is preparing her valedictorian speech for the class of 2023. For Hilltop News, I'm Bronwyn Leiber.
I guess that was a lot harder than it looked. One thing that's like that we can definitely relate to is anchoring. I know it may look easy, but we've each definitely had our moments. So now, for your viewing pleasure, we present the long-awaited HTN Season 3 bloopers.
You do look like a little leprechaun.
I don't want the light.
Throw it back, Connor. Throw it back.
If you look at the camera, like one side is really green.
She really doesn't have a weakness. She's taller than most of the roster. Most of the draft class is not as tall as her. And then you've got district crowd. Say it with me on 3. HTN. 1, 2, 3. HTN.
Margie.
Sound like I'm not saying you deserved it, but God's timing's always right. So that was so crazy, guys. Scandal.
Ricky got a drink, so his pizza was in the backpack.
You have some amazing kids here because they had the worst.
It's Friday!
Would you like me to present it?
Yes.
Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Black shirt from the dressing room. Don't know who these. These are my freshman year homecoming pants and my freshman year homecoming belt. And I'm wearing all black because I have no heart. But I've got a heart right here. So we're good for some red.
Slay.
Slay.
Everyone, 1, 2, 3. Hands on deals. 1, 2, 3.
Helicopter.
What are we saying?
2, 1.
Man, Braden, somebody was still fine.
Thank you, Rock Hill and the community, for allowing me and trusting me to tell your stories. And thank you to our fantastic advisor, Margie Raper, who has taught me so much and helped me get to where I am today. And thank you to everyone a part of the Hilltop News staff, from the seniors who have been here since the program's very first day, to the B1 kids who just joined or are going to join. It has been an amazing time with a ton of laughs and memories. From the trips to the hectic run-throughs before a show, you all feel like family, and I will miss all of you guys. So continue telling great stories, and always be who you are. Thank you to everyone, and goodbye.
I've thought about this goodbye since the day I watched the seniors graduate my sophomore year, and even with how much I've thought about it, I still have no idea what to say. I guess I genuinely can't believe it's over. I knew as soon as I saw a camera back in 5th grade that this is what I wanted to do, and I can't even begin to process that this is my last time producing a high school newscast. I mean, of course I want to start by thanking everyone that has been watching us grow for the past 3 years. This program has had such an impact on my high school career, and without y'all, I wouldn't have been the same. Secondly, I want to give a special thank you to Margie Raper for letting us sit in your classroom for hours on end, blast the most annoying songs, and leave all our lunch trash in the green room. You mean the world to me, and I love you beyond words. Lastly, shout out to the other HTN members. Y'all have pushed me to be the best version of myself and stuck with me through some of the toughest times. Y'all are some of my best friends, and I can't wait to see where the world takes you after high school. Thank y'all again for everything. This program will always hold a special place in my heart. I love y'all so much. Kyla Lewis signing off.
Ever since joining my 7th grade video production class, I've looked up to and aspired to be on those high school newscasts. To think I am now graduating the program I helped start back in my sophomore year is actually unreal. Like most things in life, there were definitely many bumps and difficult decisions, but despite those, I wouldn't change a thing. From the shows, to traveling for competitions, to awards, and to most importantly, the people, HTN has always become my family, and it will continue to have a place in my heart. When I look back at the last 3 years, I obviously remember the late nights and stressful deadlines, as well as teleprompter breaking while live on air. But the thing that comes to mind more than anything is just the joy and memories I made from it all. Prosper ISD and Rock Hill gave me unimaginable experiences and connections to take out to the real world, and I couldn't be more thankful. But I also want to do a major thank you to everyone in my life who has helped me get this far with my dreams. From teachers, coaches, and family who worked around my crazy schedule to get me to every event imaginable, to all my friends who would yell at the top of their lungs at every football game when I went live, y'all are seriously the best. And most importantly, our advisor, Miss Margie Raper, who literally held every job imaginable in our lives and really shaped us into the people we have become today. I can't wait to see what the future of HTN becomes and what all my fellow HTN graduates do in the world, because I love y'all.
To be honest, I don't really know how I can recap my entire last 3 years in less than a minute, but I'm gonna try. I first off just want to start off with some thank yous. Thank you to Coach Wilkinson, Coach Little, Coach Morgan, Coach Mays, and so many more. Every coach was so open to letting me be at every practice, every game, or any athletic event in general. The trust all the coaches had in me is a big reason why I was able to be successful in this program. So thank you all so much. I also want to say thank you to every teacher that's ever had to dealing with me leaving class every other day, and always working on broadcast work in every class. Finally, I just want to say thank you to the best advisor in the world, Margie Raper. She has been a teacher, mentor, friend, therapist, and mom all in one. She has pushed me far beyond my comfort zone and both thrown me in the deep end and held my hand throughout the whole process. I can't imagine what this program or where I would be as a journalist if it weren't for Margie. Finally, I'm gonna miss the Children's Health Stadium sidelines, the green room lunches, the fighting for a spot at the U table every day in class, and the endless laughs, memories, and opportunities I've gotten in Rock Hill Media. I can't wait to see what the juniors and underclassmen do with this program, but all I know is it's going to be amazing. Keep rocking Blue Hawks, and for the final time, for Hilltop News, I'm Connor Fuchsa.
How is it already over? If you told me a few years ago that I would be a news anchor and a student reporter in high school, I would have told you that you were crazy. And named best anchor in Texas, I would have laughed in your face in disbelief. But in all seriousness, the past 2 years being on HTN has been one of the best and most rewarding experiences I've ever had. And no, I don't mean just because of the awards. Thank you, Margie, for trusting me enough to take an inexperienced but curious sophomore onto the HTN staff for junior year, and thanks for always giving me countless opportunities every day. To my senior 6, thanks for taking me into your group, even though I'm not an original vet, and for teaching me everything I needed to know to be as successful as y'all. And to all of my HTN staff, thanks for always being so patient with me on packages and for taking in all my crazy ideas, and of course for all of the unforgettable memories from lunches in the green room to field trips across the school and country, pre-show huddles, the snaps and quacks, vlogs, and everything in between. HTN forever, I love y'all so much.
3 years it takes to build a program. Those are the exact words our advisor Margie Raper has been telling us since the very beginning. I cannot believe we've already met that mark, and for us 6, it's the final one. These past 3 years has been the biggest roller coaster of my life, but now that I'm finally coming to a stop on my ride, and the gates close, another one's open. I cannot express my love and appreciation for every single person I've worked with over the past 3 years, and everyone that has supported me. To be honest, I'm not really sure how to recap it all in this little message, but I will say thank you to Rock Hill and Rock Hill Media for trusting in me personally to produce the content and recaps that you see on this show. All your support along my journey, without it, every single one of you that has hyped up my content, I wouldn't have striven to my success that I've reached today. I cannot wait to see what I'm leaving behind and where it goes. To the Broadcast 1 and 2 students, I'm so proud of you. I know that I can walk out of this door after recording this message for the last time and be certain that this show is in good hands. Now to Margie, you've been everything to me. A mentor, advisor, second home mom, and personal therapist. Thank you for pushing me to my fullest extent and growing me into the person I am today, because I know for sure without you, I would not have been the same person if I didn't walk into that classroom my sophomore year. You've built such a great program and you deserve so much more than you get, and no. You truly are the best, and I will miss you so much. To my last message, Taylor. I knew that you joining this program that I've been along with for the past 3 years would be contradicting. I'm so glad you found your place here. You're so good at what you do. You're good in the newsroom, out in the field reporting, and even on air. I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see how you lead those newcomers next year and keep this legacy that the 6 of us are leaving behind. I love you, Taylor. I love you, everyone else. Keep being strong for the first and last time of being on air. Signing off for Hilltop News, I'm Brandon Bedford.
And special thank you to everyone who has supported us and watched us these past few years. Well, that's all we have for today's show. One last time for Hilltop News, I'm Kyle Lewis.
I'm Connor Fuchsa.
I'm Brandon Bedford.
I'm Veronica Volchak.
I'm Bronwyn Leiber.
And I'm Brandon McVeigh.
Keep rocking, Blue Hawks!
Brayden, can you help me, please? You need to see my protege, Alex. I've taught him everything I know. Ooh, time to refresh for Kaylee. Gotta walk her to class. Hi.
Under God, one and indivisible.
Hey, seat check. I'm going to Dutch, all right? Back. This weekend, I ran in Dubuque, Iowa, and got top 7 in the nation. So there's so much for top 10 in the nation. But then there was this one girl, and she ran a 5.55.94, but I ran a 5.55.92. So I still beat her. And yeah, I got track practice after school. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just working on my recommendation to Penn State. Okay, so here's my story today. Book ban, part 2. And then my little sister, the third one, not the fourth one, they have their own TikTok and they're just going nuts. And then there was talk on TikTok about books. And then it made me think if we revisited what was going on in Plano, no, Frisco, wait, hold on, give me a minute. Who's going to Chick-fil-A? Who's making the Chick-fil-A run? Just be. What?
Connor, we're trying to have a meeting.
Without having my hands together. And I'm getting really, really good. I've gotten so much better. Sports. Sup, peeps? Sorry I'm late, overslept, went to Starbucks, moved fish.
Hey, Brandon, why were you late this morning?
Dude, I just had to polish my 2-time Emmys. I am a god. Yeah, that's coming in nicely. That's gonna impress those sophomores from Spanish class. What's up?
Hey, Veronica, how's it going with your new package?
Yes, okay. So in between my starving basket weaving children from South Asia and my puppies across America meeting, I'm gonna get that interview done.
Hey Veronica, is it okay if scripts come in 30 seconds before show?
And then tomorrow when I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to Rockette so I can sell 50 more tickets for the show. Then after my StuCo meeting, I have about 30 seconds in there where I gotta help old ladies across the street, and then I'll be able to do it.